Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
Hey, what up? What up? We got some technical difficulties, but we're gonna get this show on the road here. I'm on my phone right now trying to get things fixed on the computer. Should be up and running here in a second. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the. Oh, there we go. Shout out to Hess. Shout out to Jay Mittens. All right. And sorry, guys, I'm having crazy technical difficulties on the computer right now, but we're gonna get this shit working. And make sure, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, just give me a thumbs up or something. Shout out to MN Digger in the house, but let me know if you guys can hear me. Everything just like completely went to dog shit on my phone. Okay, cool. Bob said he could hear. All right, Johnny said he could hear. Trying to get things on the computer, and we'll switch over. Yeah, everything like started going to shit as soon as I loaded everything up here. And what do you guys think about Lamar so far coming back? I mean, Dolphins pretty much, I mean, well, they didn't gift wrap that touchdown, but they definitely gift wrapped the field position. They actually held pretty tough on that. I mean, took Lamar getting to fourth down and throwing it to what's it called? To Andrews. Andrews got hella lucky on that one. All right. And shout out to the crew. Okay, I think the computer stopped freaking out here. Let's see. There we go. Okay, back. Back at it. Yes. All right. Woo. And likely all of a sudden. Okay, let me get the screen shared here now that the compute is not freaking out. There we go. Okay. All right. What up, crew? Said I haven't seen him take off yet, but his throws look sharp. Yeah, I mean it's not like they're getting much pass rush in there, but I feel like Lamar cooks way more when he's not forcing the run, right? When it's just like, kind of organically working itself into the game. Especially with the hamstring injury, like we don't want to see him doing a crazy amount of running or anything, right away. Because that was what it was. I mean, he said he's never had a hamstring injury as serious as this in his whole life. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think about, right? And has said, love it. Got Lamar. Just got Lamar in the 7. Great way to start his time on the squad. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. All right. Hey, is that CB Dizzle? Said I'm about to trade King Henry, bro. Been killing me. He said, and whoever else that has him. Oh wait, it's Jarrett with the Houdat Nation. What? Jarrett, you changed your name to Dizzle? Or is this a different Houdat? If you have Derrick Henry still, the worst times are behind you because Lamar is back and it's about to start getting cold. Because once it starts getting cold, King Henry's going to be king cooking. All right. Hey, and Phil throwing down on the super chat. I'm going to get you, Mark. Don't forget, guys. I know I've been sick this whole last week. That's why I haven't been streaming. Finally better. We got the raffle. I'm going to do it on Sunday. And what are we raffling off, you guys asked? Okay, let me tell you. So we got a Rashee Rice signed jersey, Roquan Smith signed jersey, Devon A-Chain signed jersey, James Cook signed jersey, and Andrew Van Ginkel signed jersey. Also have an Earl Campbell signed jersey, Devontae Culpepper, Ocho Cinco, Andre Rison. I think that's it. And yeah, man. So we're gonna have 3 winners, and the way that you get those entries, you know how. Throw in that super chat, guys. Throw in that super chat. And Jay Min said, Earl Campbell, what? I mean, dude, I've had it and like nobody wants it. Nobody fucking wants it. Hey, there we go. MN Digger throwing down the 50 spot. Let's go. Where is it? Where is it?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Whoop-de-doo. What does it all mean, Basil? All right.
You the man. And don't forget, anybody who has a Patreon membership, if you're on the superstar tier or higher, you get $1 per or one entry per every dollar of the tier that you're on. So if you're on the superstar tier, that is $10 and equates to 10 raffle tickets per raffle. This is going to be a good one. All right. And Minnesota Mike, you the man, bro. Marking you down right now. There goes 20, 30, 40, and 50. My man, you the man. And we're about to smoke heavy for you. We're starting it off with a dab. We're just skipping the bowls and just going to the dab for Minnesota Mike and Phil with the super chats. Danny said, welcome back. Wiped off those shoes. Appreciate you, my brother. I'm doing better. Oh, no, Andrew double dipped. Andrew's double dipped. Oh, man. Whoo. Dude, I'm starting Andrews. So last week in the Debo Snatch a Chain League, I think I got Lad McConkey stolen from me, and the person gave me Mark Andrews. My team's looking great. My team is looking great. Dude, like just that cross and like defense was totally discombobulated on that one. Totally discombobulated. And Mr. Mike's have been working too much. Haven't been on here in a hot minute. Been keeping up with the Patreon though. You the man. I mean, that's where everything is at. Like I'm putting in so much work for the Patreon community. You guys have no idea. Every single week, I break down who has the best and worst matchups by team and position. And it's all based on the points that the teams are giving up to said position. And then this week, I broke down the strength of schedule, breaking down the remainder of the season per team and getting the players mixed in as well. And I also broke down the playoff schedules. So things that will help with trades, like helping you with kind of somewhat values on trades. And then also if you're in a guillotine league or just picking up waivers, like guys who might have a deep run, very, very valuable stuff. And every week I'm just trying to throw down stuff like that. And I said I said we're just going to the dabs, but we're going to the bowl because I already packed it. So let's do that. And then we got the fat dab next. And Doug said, just ate bean burritos from Taco Bell. And with extra Frank sauce. Bean burritos with Frank sauce? What? What? And mayo glazed jalapenos. You know what, Doug? I know you love the mayo. Scotty Boy said, Andrews again. Glad he's on my bench in 5 leagues. I mean, if there was ever a week to start him, it was this week, but only places I started him was out of desperation and no options. Because even though we know Miami sucks against the tight ends, I mean, come on, dude. Like the first one's fluky as hell. I mean, takes them to fourth down and, just all that. Like it's tough if you don't watch the games and you just see the stat lines, like that's what also makes it tough. And Daniel Barry, what up? Chewy. He said, would you accept this for Amika, Kelsey, Adams, Hall for Amika? If it's a redraft, I would. I mean, Kelsey, I'm not excited about his schedule moving forward, but I'm excited about Adams and Hall. And, like Igbuka obviously is the man, but they've got a really tough schedule after their bye. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wait, he's back. No way. Oh, man. Fucking Washington looked like he was about to lose a fucking 10 yards there. Made it back for like a +1. And I totally forgot to turn it on Prime Vision. If you guys are watching on Amazon, make sure you watch it on Amazon Prime Vision. It is so much better of a game experience because it kind of looks like you're watching it on Madden where you see the whole field, not just like a sideways angle. Franks and May. T-Bell's unhinged, oh man. And yeah, Phil said dang likely can't get one. I mean, if he would have, but he got that catch, and he should have just outran everybody on that one. Chewy said I'm watching on the Super Box at the moment. I mean, you know, so yeah, I don't think you have the Amazon Prime Vision on there. Dude, anybody want to hear about a huge crash out that happened in a league today? It always seemed to happen, but today's was pretty funny. MT, what up? Said a buddy of mine hanged up an A-ball for the game. Kind of wild, but I'm game. Hey, you can do whatever you want. Just don't get in trouble, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Just don't get in trouble. People can do what they want. People can do what they want. Don't get in trouble and don't hurt anybody. And stick to those things and you're good, bro. And you're good. JJ, what up? I got Lamar and they got Henry. Should be fun. There we go, man. Fun start. Fun start. Text cards, would you trade Joe away from Mark? Damn. You trade Joe away from Marks and Samson, Keelan Judkins, and the rest of the Texans back. Oh, nice grab by Waddle. What was the flag on? No. Sorry, trying to not cough in the microphone. That was a fireball there. Nah, I don't know. Like, I mean, I think I'd rather have Mixon. You're talking is that Joe Mixon, right? I mean, it sucks, but I think I'd rather have him. Hey, what up, Nick? Said, welcome back. Hope you're feeling better, bro. Yeah, man, it was a rough week, dude. I mean, there was a few days I literally stayed in bed the whole day. I was like just working off my phone, and that was it, man. Let's see, Chewy got another trade question. I'm trading to my fiance, $50 league, J.K. Dobbins and Shakir. For Chuba and Ricky, I'm in dead last, and she barely has any RBs. I mean, like the thing is like, if you barely have any RBs, why would she be trading any away? Like just trading like one running back for one wide receiver, like that's probably better than trading 2 for 2. Wait, did they say that was on Miami? That fucking Waddle reception got taken away right now? Yeah, Gordon is pissed. Like, what the fuck? He didn't even touch him. Like, it looked like he slipped and like he just ran by him. Damn, dude, that was horrible. That was horrible. And Johnny, I'm gonna give you the story in a second here. MT said one league guy dropped Lamar Jackson by accident. Dynasty Superflex. He orphaned the team because Commish didn't put him back on the roster. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy because like, okay, in a league, a guy dropped Herbert. Was it last week? I'm getting my weeks messed up, but like, dude dropped Herbert. Okay, accident. Obviously, he like dropped him for a random DB, so it was obviously an accident. But the only person that noticed picked him up, like put in a waiver claim for him and picked him up. And then the people see, like, because he also picked him up for nothing because like nobody was kind of paying attention, you know, or like they just didn't see it because who the fuck's checking for Herbert, you know? And so when it happened, like I even said, like, dude, this is an accidental drop that can literally ruin a league. And I'm sorry that nobody pointed it out, but we all know that this was an accident and I have to reverse the moves. And I'm sorry. And like, I apologize, like even to the guy, because he's a 420 crew member, you know, it was TJ who picked him up. I even apologized to him, like, bro, like, I'm sorry that it was you. And like, I want it to stand, but I was like, dude, like, I can't set the precedent that I won't fix an accidental drop, because like in a super flex, a quarterback accidental drop could literally change the entire landscape of the league. And so I reversed it, and he was like super pissed. And like, luckily we ended up talking, and like him realizing, that like, I'm just one man, like I can't make everybody happy. And like, it sucks. And I was like, bro, like, I feel like you're like a little bit more than just like some of the regular randos. And I was like, I want you to understand, because I don't want you not to join leagues and shit with us. And I was like, if the shoe was on the other foot and you accidentally did it, I would have done the same thing. I'd reverse it for anybody. And so there's definitely some pissed offness, but in the end, because I talked it out, specifically with that person, everything was okay. But I would want to quit a dynasty league too if I dropped one of the, because I've accidentally dropped people before. Like, how easy it is with Sleeper to like not hit the drop button, but like hit a person accidentally. Like, I've done it. It sucks, man. It fucking sucks. So yeah, dude, like it sucks. It really does. It really does. So yeah, like literally given the exact same position, exact same everything. I revert even a couple days later, like the guy had already been picked up, and I went off on the guy who did it because I was pissed at the situation. But then I even said, like, bro, I know it was an accident and I'm sorry, because like it just created so much of a shit storm that I was like, bro, you have to pay more attention. You have to pay more attention, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Chewy said my iPhone accidentally dropped someone I didn't mean to, didn't need him. Like, bro, I accidentally dropped someone at like 2:00 in the morning one time, being like half asleep and like trying to make a move, and then like realizing like, oh fuck, I just fucking clicked the wrong guy. And I texted the commission in the middle of the night. I'm like, bro, I know you can't do anything right now. I know you can't do anything until the morning, but just please know I texted you like immediately after I made this accidental drop. I was like, I meant to drop this person, but I clicked that person on accident because they're literally right next to each other, and it was 2:00 in the morning. And yeah, commissioner wakes up, makes the switch, and was like, he texted me in the middle of the night. I have the text message. If anybody wants to see the proof, like, man, I mean, it sucks, but yeah. And I mean, he understood. Like, he even apologized to the league chat, and he was like, you know what, guys, I'm sorry. I let my competitive nature get the best of me. He was like, Alex made the right move. And so, like, I mean, it's emotions run high for sure. Emotions run high in fantasy football. It fucking is. And said, yeah, it's just a bad situation, because it sucks, man. Like, I mean, it really does. Like, I mean, it sucks for the person who accidentally dropped him. It sucks for the person who picked him up, and I was like, bro, like, I even told the guy, I was like, man, just in the future, I was like, just please know that, like, if we see someone who gets accidentally dropped, like someone who like in redraft leagues is literally like on a no cut list, I was like, just please bring it to my attention, because like, I'm going to reverse it like every chance that I get, because I want people to stay in these dynasty leagues forever. And I know it sucks, because like if someone capitalizes on something, then they may not want to stay in the league forever. So, I mean, that's the tough part. But yeah, it's tough, man. And it's dynasty superflex to ruin your team if you lose a Lamar Jackson or a top QB. Yeah, just for nothing, like it's different if they get hurt and they're on your IR forever, or for the season at least. But yeah, just an accidental drop like that. And then someone picking him up, like someone literally picking him up. Like, dude, okay, like I'll give an example here. Like, remember when Tom Brady retired? Like, dude, in one league, someone dropped Tom Brady, and I picked him up for like 100 fab or like 50 fab or something like that in the offseason, and no one was really paying attention. I won a championship the next year when he came back, because I just had a random, super flex QB, who came out of nowhere, and like
the dude was really pissed that he dropped him, and like he ended up quitting like later, but like it like that was a for real drop. Like that wasn't an accidental drop. That was a dumb drop in the off season, you know. So it's like completely like different. But yeah, MT, if the guy picked him up and dropped someone else to get the QB, it creates a shitstorm. Not gonna lie. Well, yeah, but I put the guy back. Like the way that I did it specifically is for the guy who dropped Herbert. I dropped the player that he dropped. I didn't return his fab. That was the punishment. It was only like a couple bucks anyways. And then for the other guy, I mean, we dropped Herbert. I added his player back that he dropped, and I added his fab back as well. So it was like no move had happened for the other guy. But yes, it does create a shit show for sure. Crispy said, I used to pick up one motherfucker and beat two motherfuckers with that motherfucker. The motherfucker became a billy club. Fucking Crispy. Okay. So here was the crash out today. You guys ready? It was all over a trade. Go figure, right? It's like every time there's a crash out, it's always over a fucking trade. Okay. Now this is a single QB league. Okay. Single QB league. Now, what would you like? Okay, here's the trade. Team A receives Patrick Mahomes and Michael Pittman. That team is competing. And then Team B receives Bucky, who I think is the best player in that whole trade, dynasty-wise, because it's a single QB. If not, you know, potentially, if it's super flex, it's Patrick Mahomes. But in a single QB, I think Bucky was the best player dynasty-wise. And then he got also Washington from from Miami, Parker Washington. And Team B is more of someone who's kind of in like a rebuilding, retooling type. I'm pretty sure he's bottom 4. So this was like a pretty team specific, you know, trade. But my question to you isn't what side is better. Is that worth crashing out for in a single QB league? Because the guy who crashed out, and actually he ended up having one follower crash out as well. So and Team A, the team that got Mahomes, he picked up the team in the off season. It was an orphan team that he picked up, and that orphan team finished dead last year, like 12-2 or something. I went and looked. He picked up the dead last team, and now he's in like second place and has made a handful of trades. And he even said, he was like, dude, I put multiple players on the trade block. I messaged so many managers about a trade, including both of the guys that were crashing out. And he was like, the only guy who responded was the guy who traded. So I didn't have a problem with it. Like I pushed it through right away. I mean, if it's a super flex, maybe I look at it a little bit more and do more investigating. But like in a single QB league, Patrick Mahomes is still only so valuable, you know? Like, nah, Pittman's lower than 6. He's top 12, but he's lower than 6. But who's more valuable in a dynasty? Mahomes, Bucky, Pittman, Bucky. Obviously not both of them over Bucky, but it's a dynasty trade. All right, another bowl, and then we're going to go with a dab here. And Johnny said I wouldn't give it a second look. What do you mean wouldn't give it a second look? Be a little bit more specific. Giant said, I was thinking they were mad because Bucky's worth more. No, see, exactly. Like, even the dude who made the trade was like, I feel like I lost in this trade for Dynasty, but I'm willing to make it for a potential championship run. Like, that's exactly what he said. And, like, people were still pissed about him, but like, pissed at him because they're like, bro, how do you keep making all these trades, bro? Like the guy specifically was like, dude, this guy's cheating. Like, how come people only trade with him? I was like, there's been other trades in this league. Like, what do you mean? And yeah, and so the crash, I mean, that wasn't even the crash out. This is just kind of the situation that like happened. And then so the dude's like, bro, I want my money back. You're a fucking scammer. And like talking about me because I pushed the trade through, said that I'm a scammer. And then he was like, I knew I shouldn't have joined your fucking leagues. And then he starts dropping everyone that he can in that league. And then a follower was like, dude, you're not wrong, bro. Like, fuck Alec or fuck Hustler. And then he starts dropping his fucking players. So I locked both of their teams. And then the first person, the one who was talking shit first, he goes to the 2 other leagues that he's in and starts dropping players in those leagues. So I go and I lock him in those leagues. And then now everyone's just like, what the fuck is going on? And so I explained what happened. And I was like, this dude is pissed because a trade happened in a single QB league. And he hated it so much that now he's dropping his players in all of his leagues. I was like, don't worry. His team's locked. His players are going back on his team. And then later in the chat, I mean, you have 5 infractions via the bylaws, and then I can remove you without because you broke the rules 5 different times. And so I said in all of these, so I said in all the leagues that his team's been locked. If he doesn't set an active lineup, that's his last infraction, and then he's going to be removed and replaced in these leagues. And that was kind of it. And then it starts actually he kind of started talking shit in the leagues that the trade didn't even happen in. And then I just told everyone, just ignore them. I was like, the players are being put back. I was like, he did this in a couple leagues, but don't worry, everything's gonna be fixed soon, so don't worry. And then but then it was like hours and hours in the other league where like the dude who started all this bullshit was like, I didn't even say it was a bad trade. I just said you were a scammer. I didn't make any personal attacks. I just said you were a scammer. That like, so it's weird how like this trade that started off as a bad trade turns into me being a scammer somehow. And then this other dude starts piggybacking off of him. And this is where it like gets funny because like this guy, he talks shit about me for smoking weed. Like, bro, you know weed is legal, right? And like I don't give a fuck. Like every time you talk shit about me smoking weed, I start smoking weed to laugh at you. And so it was so much. Yeah, this is all over one trade. This is all over one trade, JJ. And so then like he starts going off on me and like other people. And like then it just got really weird. Like he shared a picture. Like, because he was calling me a fat ass and was like, you know, just all things that don't get to me as a 39-year-old. Like, you know how, like, dude, because of South Park, guys that weren't even fat have been called fat asses. Like, if you were just not a skinny little twig, you got called a fat ass because of shows like South Park, okay? And so, yeah, nothing new to me. And it was funny because the guy was like, bro, why don't you just go smoke weed and, like, talk to people online in your leagues and, like, eat donuts or something? And someone was like, dude, he was like, Alex, I'm so jealous of you, bro. Like, you can smoke weed, eat donuts, and talk to people in your fantasy leagues, and that's your business. So, like, even that shit, like, doesn't even faze me. And then, so that's not even the weird part. The weird part is after all of that, he shares a picture that looks like, I don't know, a 20 or 25-year-old, like, Polaroid. Like, it definitely wasn't a camera phone picture, unless it was some kind of fucking, what do you call that? Like, overlay that makes the picture look hella old. But this legit looked like a Polaroid picture from, like, I don't know, 20 or 25 years ago. And it was like him, it was like this guy on the beach, but like in clothes and everything. But he was like, this is what a real athlete looks like. He was like, now I'm ready to see your guys' pictures. Show me pictures of what you guys look like. And someone was like, bro, did you just share your picture with this league and then request everybody send pictures to you? Like this sounds, is this Sleeper or is this Grinder? And then it just got to the point where everyone just started poking more fun at him. Because like someone was like, bro, it's 2025, man. Just come out of the closet. Nobody will judge you. And then I found the meme from South Park where it was like, Dad, Tom Cruise won't come out of the closet. And so, yeah, then everyone just started attacking him on that. Not even attacking him. We're just like clowning him. And he's like, why don't you guys just come up to Venice Beach? I'll be at the basketball courts and we'll fucking play a game of 21. And then I was like, wait, so you play basketball at Muscle, like right next to Muscle Beach? Is that like on purpose? Because you want to see like dudes over there? And oh man, it was funny, man. Like I woke up to all this morning. Like I didn't even get to smoke a bowl before. Well, I mean, I smoked bowls before the entire story happened. But bro, that was a big portion of my day. Was dealing with that. And I will tell you, the couple bucks that I make off of the league as being a commissioner, like sometimes one day can make up for that and feel like I'm like underpaid because of the one day. Hey, Toyota One, what up? I'm back, man. Woo! I'm back finally. It was so bad, man. There was like 3 days out of the week. Like, dude, Sunday, I didn't get out of bed. Sunday, I didn't get out of fucking bed. I think it was Saturday, Sunday, and Monday that I was completely in bed and didn't like barely moved. Only got up to go to the bathroom. I didn't even get up to smoke bowls. I was fucking smoking laying down as much as I could. But man, whoo, back. And Giants said donuts are tight. Remember Harold and Kumar? Fuck you, donuts are awesome. Crispy says, sounds like he's been influenced by the man lovers over there. You ain't lying, man. You ain't lying. And JJ said, seems fair. Time to flip a table and burn a car just because of a trade. I mean, bro, that's like the equivalent, man. Like, I feel like it is, you know, like definitely like at least throwing a chair, you know, flipping it over. Johnny said ASL. You guys remember that, man? And I'll start it off. 39 male Las Vegas. Some people might not even know what ASL means. I know most of you guys are on our age with the fucking AOL. Yeah, bro, it's hilarious, man. It's hilarious. And Mongo said, homie, acts like you're smoking and eating donuts is a bad thing. I'm just saying, man, you know, like then it got to the point where then I just started feeding into it. He was like, bro, what's the refund process here? And I was like, I'm sorry, man, I'm eating donuts, but if you want to read the bylaws, everything's in there. And yeah, I think I said that. And of course, I'm not really eating donuts, but man, like you talk about donuts enough, man. It's gonna be a little craving for one. And even Texas Card said Voodoo Donuts are fire. I've never been to Voodoo Donuts. Is that's the one that's in Portland, right? But that was one of the ones. I mean, Voodoo Donuts is so famous. It was on the Travel Channel and shit back in the day. That's like that before social media, like the Travel Channel was like TikTok for foodies. Dude, why didn't A-Chain cut that back? It looked like he had the whole left side open. JJ said, well, you get money as a commissioner and you don't pay your followers. He said, why don't you come down to Antarctica and fight me? One-on-one, rock, paper, scissors. Winner gets $3. Right, Mike said refund for being an ass and crazy. Fuck out of here. Yeah, and he said by me pushing that trade through and not putting it to a vote that I'm not holding up the integrity of the league. And like one of the first and only person to respond about the votes was like, I hate votes because people usually vote based on opinions and subjective shit. Dude, Kyle Hamilton on the ground, man. Man, this motherfucker can't catch a break, dude. He's always fucking getting hurt. I think, like, he just pointed at his shin. Let's see what happened. It's pretty much, he's had like two big motherfuckers fall on his leg is what it looked like. Someone on the Dolphins and a friendly fire, but dude, he was playing down in the fucking box, man. He had two big ass linemen fall on him. What up, Rob? He said, insert donut meme here. Donuts. Me and Noble been watching some of the Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors. Do you remember the one that was like Homer and the donut, where he's like, I'd sell my soul for a donut, and then Flanders shows up as the as the devil, and then Homer eats everything but one bite, and he doesn't sell his soul until he gets the one bite, and then he wakes up in the middle of the night, forbidden donut, and then eats it. Soul gone. And his day in hell was just like that machine that like feeds him 4 donuts at a time. And he like gained like 1 million pounds. He's like, more. Toad one around my area. Mr. T's Donuts, well known in these parts. There we go. There's always some famous donut shop. Like here in Vegas, it's Pink Box. And the Pink Box Donuts, and their motto slogan is it's so good you'll lick the box. Very Vegas thing for sure. And Jay Minzy tweaks his shingina. I mean, that looked like it hurt. He's out there though. He missed the one play, but he's back out there, and he even made the tackle. On Washington right there. I mean, I think he might, might got a little penalty. I don't know, but. And Chris wasn't in a single QB league that he got pissed about the trade. Yeah, it was a single QB league. And like I even said it, the dude who got Mahomes and Pittman was competing. And like Bucky's probably the most valuable player in that trade. And the reason why the dude bitched is because they're like, Bucky's hurt. Like this is a redraft league or something. Yeah, oh yeah, lineman eating donuts for sure, man. That was about 500 to 600 pounds that just fell on his leg. Forbidden donut. Yep, couldn't sell his soul because Marge already owned it. Luckily, Marge is the smart one. I guess Homer was smart for giving her his soul, when they got married. But yeah, man, Marge, she's a smarty. She's a smart one. Phil said, damn, man, as soon as I put him in my line, he's back. He only missed the one play. And he made the tackle the next play. He's Gucci. He just literally had 600 pounds fall on his leg. That's all it was. Just, mere 600 pounds falling on his leg. He's back out there. And he's in the box right now. They're showing him. He's right behind. He's like lined up like a middle linebacker right now. Dude, I mean, it's actually so good that they got Alohi Gilman over there, because that made it to where now Hamilton is getting in the box, able to rush the quarterback more and all that. And Gilman was fucking sucking on the Chargers. Like, not sucking, but like for fantasy wise, like he's like a 5 to 10 point guy, like a game, like really zero upside, like at all. And Danny said, if I trade Kittle and Ladd for an RB, who should I target? I mean, but why would you want to trade Kittle and Ladd for an RB? But really what you want to do, go find a team that has, oh, shit, there goes Waddle, baby. Man, what was that, about 30 yards on that one? 24 yards. You need to go, like, don't even think about someone who you should target. You need to find the teams that you might be able to actually trade with. So you got to go find teams that have a plethora of running backs that need a wide receiver, that might need a tight end, because you might be able to get a running back for Kittle straight up, but you got to find the team that has extra running backs that needs a tight end, or, a guy who has an extra running back or two that needs a wide receiver, like that's who you have to find. And then you go from there. But that's where people fuck up with trades. They think of it like that. Like, okay, I got these two guys. I'm going to trade these two guys specifically. because you don't even know if the person that you're going to trade, like, let's say I said Bijan, you know, like, let's use that as an example. What if the Bijan guy doesn't need a wide receiver? What if the Bijan guy doesn't need a tight end? What if he hates George Kittle? What if he hates Ladd? You know, like, I feel like just even thinking that way kind of pigeonholes yourself and makes it less likely that you will trade. If you do it my way, where you go look for the teams, you know, and think of it that way, team specific, you know, trades, like, then you're more likely to get shit done. Damn, who did Gordon fall on right now? Because, yeah, he got fucked, and then whoever he fell on looked like they got fucked. And JJ 600 pounds of forbidden donut. Have you seen Waddle's sleeper picture? No, what is? Well, probably. It's the penguin, right? Yeah, bro. This sucks, man. I hate the injuries. I hate it so much that we have a song for it.
This is for all you people out there that drafted every motherfucker that's out for the season. How could it be? He stubbed his toe on the couch and now he's on the IR. Paper cut, he goes ouch and yep, he's on the IR. Laser pointer in the eye and my stars on the IR. Ate too much Taco Bell and he's back on the IR. What I understand. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single effing bone. Tearing ligaments I didn't know existed. My fantasy team is getting fully fisted. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single effing bone. Tearing ligaments I didn't know existed.
Yeah, Minnesota Mike, hell yeah. I need to put the... I've just been slacking, man. I haven't put it on YouTube because I don't have a video to go with it. And this is a song that's unique to this channel, just so you guys know. It was Poker Guts who made this song specifically for the channel. Whew. Texas Card's funniest one is Anthony Richardson. Elastic bands cracking his orbital bone. Man. Dude. Well, you made me think of this right now because I just thought of Daniel Pesos. Did you guys see have you guys seen the Saquon movie that's on Prime? Dude, so fucking good. Hess said, great song. Yeah, definitely the first time you've heard it, huh, Hess? But yeah, that is unique to the 420 crew. But yeah, the Saquon movie, dude, so dope. Or, well, I mean, documentary. There we go, A-Chain. There we go. Get closer. Let's get a touchdown. Come on, Miami. Let's get a touchdown. But it's funny. Because I think after the 2024 season, I think Pesos was like already cut, right? Or like knew he wasn't coming back or something. He was fucking Saquon's guest to like the NFC Championship game. So fucking cool. So fucking cool. They both have a disdain for the Giants that will like last with them forever. And it's crazy, the documentary. It shows so much of the behind the scenes of how he was feeling during the negotiations. The Giants are fucking morons. Like, that's why Scatabo got cursed and hurt. But also, it's just like, I don't know why they don't fix the turf in over there. I mean, they literally like break ACLs, and I know it wasn't an ACL for Scatabo, but I mean, they literally break ACLs like nothing. It sucks. We need more, Crispy. Let everybody know. Thank you, sir. Hit that like button, everybody. Hit that like button. All right. All right, now we're going to get to the dabs because I did not dab earlier for our homie Minnesota Mike and Phil's super chat. You guys are the shit. Let's get these dabs flowing. And I've only been smoking the live rosin. I've been a snob about it, but it's because like I just realized like smoking, and Hess, you can tell me about this. Like you tell me like how you would grade live rosin versus live resin. If you grade from like, you know, like S tier, you know, the special, or A, B, C, D, E, like where would live resin be on your scale versus live rosin just as a whole? Like even for me, the reason why I stopped smoking live resin, hey, check the status. What up, bro? Just in time to smoke, homie.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
So when I was smoking some live resin and some diamonds and stuff, it was like my Dr. Dabber, my Dr. Dabber 2.0 here, it would get hella clogged. I mean, it's very, very tiny little air pocket, like little, very, very tiny little air pockets, you know, in here. So very easy to get clogged. But like I would smoke like 2 or 3 bowls or 2 or 3 dabs. And I'm not even taking huge dabs because I don't even dab like that. Like right now, you know, when I dab, I'm taking like tiny dabs compared to the past. And it would just be like a couple dabs and the shit would get hella clogged. And then I switched to the live rosin, which, you know, definitely more expensive, like not even close, you know, in price really. But dude, then I'd go almost a gram, like almost a full gram of live rosin before anything starts getting clogged up. So like in my mind, it's like the live rosin is so much cleaner than everything else. Is my thoughts, is just, it's way more pure, breaks down cleaner, everything like that is my thoughts. And it's definitely the most expensive. So you know, like even the shit that I've been smoking, $65 a gram. But when I was smoking the $20 gram shit, I'd have to smoke a couple grams to feel like I'm getting something. And then like with this, you know, I've been like 1 gram has lasted me 2 to 3 weeks sometimes because it's that good. Check the status. There was a trade involving me, and the trade was Sutton and Rico for Henry and QJ. Which side won? I mean, probably this. It's so even. It's so even. I feel like if you don't need both starters, Henry was the better player here, because I feel like after their bye, he's going to start coming on. But it is super even, because QJ, like, dude, does anybody even want to start QJ? And then Sutton, I mean, he's like a week to week, like flex type of guy. Same with Rico, that Chuba's back. So like Wagyu versus regular prime rib. Okay. And see, good. I'm glad you had the analogy that people could understand, because that's a perfect analogy. Texas Cards, hash rosin, live rosin, live resin. I don't think I've ever had hash rosin. I honestly didn't know it was a thing. I thought the live rosin was the tops of the tops. What up, Matt? Yes, we filled the boxes. I mean, we always fill the boxes because I always buy that, like, whatever's left, I buy them to ensure that it to ensure that the that the board plays, because the worst thing for me is the board not playing, because everyone's picked their numbers, they're already giving me all the money, like all that. So but yeah, we filled in time, just in time. Okay, Hess agrees. Said fresh squeezed orange juice versus OJ from Concentrate. There we go. Another really good analogy. Check the status. That sounds good because I got the Henry side. Well, there you go. See, yeah, and I mean, as long as you don't need to start QJ, I think, you know, I don't really like QJ. Like he had his moment in the sun, but that moment is over. But yeah, especially with Lamar back, like you got like I know they're not doing that good like right now, but the game's also not over. Henry comes on a lot in the second half. My other wide receivers are London, Nico. I said Enrico didn't lose much. Okay, yeah. Hash rosin is super pure because it's just the heads of what's getting squashed. Nice. And I bet that a lot of that isn't even around, right? Because like how many I feel like most people maybe they're investing a certain amount towards that, but I don't know, like that's just like really expensive, right? Like using the best part of the fucking the best part of the buds, you know, and everything to create the concentrate from. And like got to be able to sell it. Got to be able to sell it. That's always the tough part about this is like it's great to have it, but if you can't move it in a certain amount of time, it sucks for people that are doing this for business reasons. But I definitely want to try some. Man, Lamar has good pocket presence, but still only a yard or two on that play. All right. Let's see. Who got 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, at least it's 3 regulars that got it, Matt. It's not all the same person. It's actually 3 different people who at one having each number. Text that. So I'm hoping QJ has a good week so I could ship him off. I meant Rome. Don't ship Rome off, man. The way you had it first is better. Like if QJ has a good week, you ship him off. Don't ship off Rome, man. He's been too good, and they have a really good schedule down the stretch. JJ, I'm trading Bucky for Joe Flacco and a bag of Doritos. I just think the guy would like to trade. His head would probably explode like the fembots in what's it called in Austin Powers. All right, I was smart and I brought extra water in here so I don't gotta leave to refill my water. Oh, nice. Nico, London, and Rome. Fire. Hash rosin definitely more connoisseur level and retail cost. Yeah, because I mean, you know, like I understand it. Like it's crazy how the more legal that weed got, you realize like the underground is the only way to make money. Like it really is, man. It's crazy because like when you're dealing with the underground, you are dealing with more. You're not dealing with all the casuals, you know. And I think that's what one of the biggest like things is. Like the underground customers are not the casual smokers, you know. And that's what it is because like it's crazy and not crazy to me because it makes perfect sense. But how, you know, the pre-rolled joints, man, and the tiny pre-rolled joints are the most popular things. Those and the fucking and the dab pen, the vape pens. How those are the most popular thing because like those are the most convenient thing. And like think about like what's probably the most popular brand of beer. It definitely ain't some random fucking pale ale that's like, you know, like 15% alcohol or whatever, you know, like it's probably fucking Budweiser or Coors Light, you know. And even Coors Light, they have to cater to the people that are so dumb that like you need the can to tell you when it's good to drink, you know. It's fucking crazy, man. And yeah, like I feel like I'm glad that I was like so much a part of the underground scene, and like I would love to be involved in like certain, you know, aspects of the 420 you know, industry. But man, it seems like a lot of these businesses are like set, either the laws are setting them up for failure taxes wise, or they're setting themselves up for failure, you know, taxes wise. And like it also sucks that like the biggest, you know, corporate companies out there, like even in the weed game, they don't give a fuck about like their fucking top tier customers, you know? Like they'll give free weed to a fucking celebrity to get, you know, a fucking Instagram picture or whatever, you know, but like they won't hook up someone who's, you know, nothing more than normal is what I mean. They won't hook up anybody like that because it's like it's literally not even a thing. Not even a thing. Like the company's actually knowing the customers, you know? And how the companies are mostly just like, yeah, they're gonna buy it, you know, they're gonna buy it anyways. So like, why do we need to do anything extra? Crispy says not any different than the bootleg business for sure. For sure. So I was on a job site. Hell nowhere. That's all black man was selling. Beer out of his trunk, bro. And the farther back you go, I mean, that's how it all was, right? You knew someone who grew some shit. You knew someone who grew some shit, hooked you up, gave you a good price. It was a, you know, it was a small business. And so what do you think of this ad for the launch of our new brand called Boho? We're launching in time for the holidays. So I'm thinking of Santa Claus is heading to Boho Beverage. Nice. With a sack full of Boho products. Saying Boho ho, Merry Christmas. I like it. I like it. To it, you fucking idiot. Let the rook get a sack. But bro. Yeah, Dolphins need to do more. Dolphins need to do more. Corey, what up, bro? Says so happy to have you back. Appreciate you, bro. Whew. Yeah, it's been been a long week. And even before that, you know, being busy with like the fam in town and stuff. But yeah, such bullshit, man. Such bullshit. Glad to be back. That is for sure. All right, you know, while we're on break here, let me go see. Let's do the squares. Let's see who hit. I had to buy like 20 of those bitches. So let's see if I'm winning any of my money back yet. First quarter was 7-3 Baltimore. Let's see. 7-3 and 3-7 will be the winners there. And I'll check that in a second. And then 14-6 and 6-14 for the reverse. Let's go see who hit. 7-3. It is Cowboys fan, man. And it's crazy because he didn't get his normal number because someone took his normal number and he went with that one instead. Crazy how those things work out, doesn't it? Cowboys fan 84. And then who hit on the 3-7? 3-7. That is Doctor. That is our man Drew. And let's see. 14-6. 14-6. No fucking way. It's Texan Stevie. Out of the blue, he was feeling himself and put down one number on this board and one number on the Sunday board. And just like that, in the green, hit for $80 right there. And let's see. 6-4 is the reverse for 20. Hey, and it's me. All right. Gotten some of that money back that I put up. We need to hit we need to hit at least one square to break even. Right? No time left. Oh, Dumbo. He fucking took forever back there. They did only have a 3-man rush. Hess, was it a virus? Guess more like an infection. More like an infection, not a virus. Because I was able to smoke and stuff. Like, luckily, I didn't have a fever or anything. Like, that's why I didn't go to the hospital. If I would have, like, I feel like I was, like, this close to going to, like, urgent care. You know, I want, like, there was a couple days where I, like, really contemplated it, but, like, didn't go and just toughed it out. Just tried to sleep as much as I could. And luckily, we're good. We're good. But, yeah, I felt like I was, like, needing to go to the hospital at one point. And like one point, I'm like trying to like walk to go to the bathroom and can't really walk like that good. And Vanessa's like, if you're this bad, you need to go to the hospital. Like, no. Just give me another day. I think it's getting a little bit better. But yeah, so toughed it out. No medicine or anything. Herbert or Pesos? Ooh, right now I'm leaning Herbert, but not a bad. Pesos probably has a better matchup, but Herbert, he's just, you know, I'm smoking the bowls of Herbert, man. He's been, the upside is there, and Taylor's been like running in so many touchdowns that's kind of like lowered Danny Pesos's value a little bit, right? Like, I mean, if he's going out and getting 2 rushing touchdowns a game, like that's like totally different, you know, but JT's been doing so good. It's like he hasn't really been getting those like QB sneaks like he was earlier in the season. And Dowdle or ETN. I'm leaning ETN, but like just slightly. Because I'm not super excited about like their matchups as a whole. Phil said Roquan 8 solo, 1 assisted. Roquan, let's go, baby. Like he really is the best in the biz, man. Like he really is. Like their offense hasn't been as potent this year, and so he's been doing better. You know, I mean, he got hurt though, but then, you know, points per game wise, I mean, shit, man, he's a killer. He's a killer. Mike McDaniels is pissed. You see him on the sideline. They showed the close up of him. Fuck. You can see him mouth fuck. Oh man, why are they showing that stupid ass play? Dude, it was literally a game-changing play right there. Like they would have been on the 10-yard line or some shit like that. Like, dude, the momentum totally fucking just like bit them in the ass. Like after that, like the momentum has just been shitty. Dude, Tua's got 152 yards at the half. Like that's not bad. He would have like 200 if that bullshit wasn't called back. Let's see, what's Waddle have right now? Let's just look at everybody. So, damn, Lamar only 89, but he's got the 2 tugs. Henry, we got to get those numbers up. Only 30 yards. A-Chain's got 67, not bad. Dude, Likely's 1 catch. Like he's got the most yards on Baltimore with 35, but Andrew's killing it with those 2 touchdowns. Waddle's got 61, so that's not bad at the half. And A-Chain having 35, so he's got, yeah, I mean, he's already got over 100 all-purpose. A-Chain's handling biz, and he's got 5 receptions already. So what is that? 5, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 18, 18.7. 18.7 for A-Chain at the half. I like it a lot. Yes. Let's look at the defense. Hey, fuck yeah. Toyota 1. Let's get it. Dab time. Oh, shit. Hess said 26.35. Is that A-Chain who has 26 already? Dude, A-Chain's the man. And don't forget, did you guys hear? Do you remember one of the raffle prizes is a Devon A-Chain signed jersey? I was going to do the raffles in October, but I feel like I was probably going to do it today had I not been sick the last week, but I want to give people a couple days to get some super chats in. So we're going to do the raffles on Sunday during the games. So like through those first set of games, I'll be doing the jersey raffles at some point. I'd say I'm probably going to do those because it's going to be three raffle winners. And each person's going to win a jersey of their choice. I'm going to space it out so I can give the winner a chance to pick their jersey. Because we got the A-Chain signed jersey. Rashee Rice signed jersey. Roquan Smith signed jersey. Andrew Van Ginkel signed jersey. And a James Cook signed jersey. These are all the new ones that I got. But in the archives that you could choose from, I got an Earl Campbell. I got an Ocho Cinco. I got Dante Culpepper and Andre Rison are the ones in the archives as well. So any of those could be chosen. Hey, Minnesota Marty, what up? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Well, okay. Well, yeah. In our leagues, I was talking about just in single point PPR. Yeah, in our leagues, when we get 2-point PPR, I mean, dude, his baseline was 10 for those 5 receptions already. So, like, yeah. And try the one you going out for Halloween with the kids? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm back to normal because I literally could not walk like normal for like the whole week. Like yesterday was the first day that I was able to walk like normal. It was ridiculous. Because the YouTube apparently can't decide what my name is. They keep switching. I don't know. I don't understand what it is. But what they have up right now is your username. And yeah. And Toyota 1. I'm marking down your super chat right now, and then we are a dabbing. Let's go. MT said to myself, I'll be oh man, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Oh, that fucking sucks, dude. Like this I don't even know what to say about all this shit that's like going on. Like I really don't even like because I know so many plethora of people, like I'm just, hearing the different levels of how this shit is affecting people. And man, like, dude, my condolences go out to like everybody, man, because like it fucking sucks, man. It fucking sucks. It really does. I hope that everybody can make it through these down times, man, because yeah, the timing and just everything is like bullshit of all this. And yeah, man, it sucks. It sucks. And I wish I could do more, and I'm not really sure how I could do more, because like even myself, like I'm fucking living paycheck to paycheck. Like it's rough, man. It's hard out here. And like not literally living paycheck to paycheck because it's my own business, but metaphorically paycheck to paycheck. And Celtics, what up, bro? He said my prediction of Rashee Rice top 3 wide receiver looking real good. I mean, he missed a lot of games, so I mean on a points per game basis, probably though. I mean, we already knew he was a baller. Man, they're showing the Iverson like mini series. That's pretty dope too. I mean, most of the stuff we've already heard, but it is good to see him go into just more detail. Because even that Iverson no crossover, I mean, shit, that shit's been out forever. You know, the ESPN 30 for 30. Doug said, I feel like Tony will score a touchdown. Ha!
Man, fuck Tony.
Fuck. And you said something earlier about it, and I totally missed it. And I totally saw the name Tony, but I was answering a question and I forgot. So we'll give it to you one more time.
Man, fuck Tony.
Oh shit. What was the question, Toyota one? This one. Oh, no, my bad. I didn't see this one. Oh shit. And I didn't see Adventures from the Queue either. 1 second. Thanks for the heads up, Toyota one, because I totally missed that because I got so excited by your dab time. Your dab time super chat. 2 wide receivers and flex Adams, Ladd, Biggett, Sutton, Higgins, BTJ. I mean, Adams is a must start every week. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter, man. The offense is so concentrated through him and Puka. You don't even have to ask about him anymore. Matchup proof. Will he ball in every single matchup? No, but that's not because of his potential. Sometimes fluky shit happens, but the target percentage is there. Everything about why you start him is there, metrics wise. So he's in. Let me see. Ladd versus the Titans. I like it a lot. I think I'm going there. And then I'm saying Higgins as of right now. Joe Flacco starting is a prerequisite for that answer, because if Joe Flacco doesn't start, he did get back to practice today, so he's trending in the right direction. Let's hope he keeps trending in the right direction tomorrow. But yeah, that's a prerequisite for that answer for sure. And BTJ would probably be the next guy up after that. If what's his name? Joe Flacco don't play. And Adventures from the Queue. Let me know if you heard this. Adventures of the Queue. My bad. Didn't mean to miss this. Warren or Chase Brown if Flacco doesn't play. If Flacco doesn't play, I'm going Warren. If Flacco does play, I'm going Chase Brown. But yeah, if Flacco's not there and it's Browning, same thing with Higgins. Like I'll play him if Flacco's there. If not, I'm pivoting. Not sure what to do with losing the snap benefits. Any suggestions, man? I'd message me. I got a couple side hustles, man. I mean, pushing the streaming service that you guys hear me talking about. I can bring people onto my team to where you can make some money by getting signups. I mean, that's kind of the only suggestion that I have is let's hustle more and make some money, man. And JJ said, how can you help us keep how can you help us? Is simple. Keep entertaining us with those stories. Awesome. I'm sure that I'll keep having I'm sure that I will keep having some of these stories. It's funny because, like, man, I almost need to come out with a series of like, don't be that fantasy manager, or like something like that, because like I always randomly have these stories. I need to go into the archives and like think of some. And there goes Lamar running, and he got kind of tripped up. He's good though, but yeah, got like 15 yards on that. I mean, the biggest crash out was the guy who turned more racist than Roseanne on Ambien, you know, because of a fantasy trade. And what's funny is after the fact, like, it was Trey Lance who was involved in this trade, and that was the reason why this dude crashed out and turned openly racist. I mean, I'm sure he was always privately racist, but this time he turned openly racist. Total ones, yeah, the world's making it definitely hard to live life with the greed out there. It's really fucked up. Yeah, man, it sucks. It really does. And the boomers are all to blame. Those fuckers. It's like those are the ones who seem like they're making it worse for everybody right now. That whole generation still. And Marty said the streaming service is good. Hell yeah, man. I mean, we got guys in this crew who've been using the streaming service for like 3 years, you know. I mean, I've been using it for like 4 years. And then once I've been using it long enough to get involved on like promoting it. Yeah, man. I mean, I never looked back. And it's like it saves people so much money. I make a couple bucks in the process, and really like it's a win-win situation because everybody's like saving money. Because like if we like just think of everything you need to watch football. Okay. Like if you have cable, I mean, what's that? $100 or $200 a month? Like, fuck, I don't even know. Like people have crazy ass plans. I mean, you got to have the internet, you know, no matter what. But like, dude, I mean, Netflix, that's like $20. Like if you got to have Prime, you know, like what? That's like $130 a year. So over $10 a month. You got, I mean, if you, for Sunday night is Peacock, you know, what else? I guess that might be it, but even just, you know, having HBO Max and a couple other things mixed in. I mean, shit, dude, you could be up to like $400 or $500 like on streaming per month. Per month. And like this is something you can get all of that for $40 a month. You want to get it on multiple TVs, you just add $10 and you can get up to 5 TVs. So like at the most, this would cost you 40 plus 40, which would be 80. And then that gets you access to everything on 5 devices, like your Fire Stick at home, multiple Fire Sticks, your phone, your iPad. And the most it would be $80 a month. And it has all of those things that I just mentioned, plus all the pay-per-view. So it's like, if you added all that up too, I mean, it's an insane amount of money that people pay, you know, for content and streaming and different apps. And like this app is like, shit, it's been a godsend for me. As soon as I found out about this, I never had cable again. I never had DirecTV again. Crispy, if you were in your 20s, though, in the 90s, Clinton did the same thing with food stamps and government assistance. Oh, he took that away too? See, I was only a kid in the 90s. Like, even when I was in 99, I mean, that's when I was going into middle school, you know? Well, no, I guess 98, I went into middle school. But either way, so, I mean, I have no idea what life was like as an adult in the 90s. Only as a kid growing up in the 90s. But that's what you're saying. You took it away, right? Said lie to them, work for cash as much as possible as they report only checks. I mean, that's how it goes, man. Hess said, yeah, I think I'm 3 years in. Yeah, Hess, for sure. You're one of the guys who is in like, if not the first wave of people, the very first, like, you know, few months of the wave of people. Because, man, I mean, why? Like, I know, like, I understand the people not trusting it after a certain point, but like, you know, because that's what it comes down to for a lot of people. But there's like random people on the internet who will hit me up and they'll pay that $40 to try it because they're trying to cut down that bill by hundreds of dollars per month. Oh, man, come on. They got putting Mitchell in there in the fucking red zone. Come on, get Henry's ass in there. Come on. Scotty Boy said, I'm broke as a bit over here right now because business is rough as ever. Said the streaming service saved me a shitload of money and Jay get every channel. Hell yeah, I highly recommend. Yeah, bro. And if anybody's in New York and you need a personal trainer, that's what Scotty does, man. It'll get you jacked the fuck up. And yeah, Scotty, you're the man. Yeah, Scotty's one of the dudes who we were hanging out with in New York. Come on. Oh, Flowers. Uh-oh. No first down. No first down. JJ said, as someone who was born in 99, the 90s were tough for me. I mean, eating, sleeping, crying, pooping, it was a tough life for sure, man. For sure. And that's that's what's super cool about this. You get all the levels of everything, man. You get to learn about all this shit. Like, yeah, dude. Yeah, because I'm pretty, was it 99 or 2000? One of the two. I think I can't remember if it was 99 or 2000. Pretty sure it was 2000 actually that I smoked my first joint. Yeah. Phil said Flowers is allergic to TDs. I don't get how they don't use it more in the red zone. I mean, especially when like a lot of times you're not even using Derrick Henry. You're just fucking using guys like Keaton Mitchell or fucking Justice Hill. Like, come on. MT said, when did you do your first line? Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I've never done blow before. I've never done it. I've been around it a bunch, but I'll just tell you, like, I just knew that I was always drawing the line. No way. Oh, I thought it was Andrews again. Kalar, come on, man. That helps no one, but I mean, helps Lamar. But yeah, I've never done blow. Never really wanted to. I guess I'd seen so many people, you know, like just not do the right thing because of it. Like, I don't know. I don't know why. Other than that, I had discipline. Because like, but also I was never around people that tried to peer pressure me either. Scotty said, "Hustler, we have some real stories. That's for another time." Yeah, those are some late night stories. I'd say the good thing about that night, I like. Okay, so we watch. Here's the part of the story that I remember, and then I literally blacked out. Like I've only blacked out. I think only one other time in life have I blacked out besides New York. I've already told some of the story. Scotty's going to be the one to have to connect a lot of pieces for me on the next part of the story. So we watched 2 football games, but I'm like legit, like, because everyone's buying everybody drinks and we only drank Long Island's. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I guess I just wasn't thinking when I started that, because I started a Long Island party that didn't stop, because I remember drinking about 8 or 9 of them, but apparently I drank like 13 of them when we see the bill. And like, and what else? And fucking, then I got 2 shots, and I hate drinking shots. Yeah, and so like just all this happened, and then we left, and then we went to a club, and then like I don't even remember, like I legit do not remember how, like I just woke up in the hotel room. Like I woke up in the hotel room. It was literally like The Hangover, and like I didn't have my phone. I fucking like dropped my phone or something. Like yeah, it like lost my phone. It was fucking horrible. And I was supposed to be getting like going home on an airplane that day. I did, but it was fucking tough. It was fucking tough having no phone. And my first time smoking was on the way to the amusement park. My first time smoking was Halloween. 14 years old. Okay, yeah, 9th grade. So that was 2000. And yeah. And it was my friend's older brother, and was like, dude, gonna go pick up some weed and smoke a J. You guys want to come? My friend was like, nah. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. Because like I don't even remember like how I was gonna get home necessarily that night, because I was just like, we weren't even like 9th grade, like we're just like hanging out. Like I was hanging out at my friend's house, and like it was either gonna be I don't even remember if he had a car at that point or if his mom was gonna be bringing me back, something of that nature. But then his brother had a car, so we ended up going smoking weed with a dude named Bud Green, and Bud Green was on his license. He showed me his license. That was his real name. And his parents were stoners, and like, dude, he had the fire. The fire. Yeah, man. That was it. And Texas Car said, this ain't the Clinton era, surplus and 99-cent gas, right? I mean, dude, in 2002 is when I started driving, and gas was like 180, 190, like some shit like that. Wasn't even $2 a gallon. I mean, here in Vegas, like shit, I just filled up for $3.15 yesterday. So like I'm not complaining about the gas in Vegas. I mean, I go to Costco, like that's where it's at. I mean, anybody smart would just like get a Costco membership just for the gas, if nothing else. But yeah, I remember like one of my funny stories is when I was getting gas for 1 penny a gallon. This was in 2008, I'm pretty sure. And it lasted for like a year. And that like saved me. Like, because like, dude, like it was so bad at that time for me. 1 penny a gallon. I'd fill up for like 20 cents. It was fucking awesome. I was never peer pressured. I was curious. Yeah, I was never peer pressured. I was asked. I never even like talking about blow. Like no one ever peer pressured me for blow. Like I was asked if you want to do it. They said no. Nobody cared. I'm sure they were just like more for me. And I would just smoke weed. Even at one of my friends' bachelor parties, ex-friend's bachelor party, like I was just doing dabs like all night, and they were like doing blow. And then like when they didn't have it anymore, they were hella pissed. And I was just happy doing dabs. Yeah, man, cocaine's great if you want to get sweaty, awkward, and ready to fight your friends for more. 13-year-old crayons from West Texas first smoke. Epic night. Oh, it's so epic. Hey, ninjas, what up? Said you can watch this game live on Twitch. Well, yeah, it's because Amazon Prime, bro. Epic fucking night. that was an epic night for sure. JJ, I remember that night. I was less than a year old. I saw a guy high out of his mind, ran up to him while carrying the bottle and stole his phone. And Hess said, how you made it back to your hotel and your flight still amazes me. I have no idea. I really have no idea. Scotty said he put me in an Uber, apparently. And I no idea where I lost my phone or like what happened. But when I did find my iPhone, it wasn't that far, but it was too far to where I wouldn't have had internet like on the computer. So it was like, I didn't know what the fuck to do. Like I wasn't trying to go like die over like over someone jacking my phone. But yeah, I really don't know how I got into the hotel. I just remember waking up and like my shin was hurting so fucking bad, like killing me like bad. And like as I walked by it was a big ass one piece like wooden bed frame. I just assumed I walked in there drunk as fuck, and then like kicked the shit out of that with my shin, just like and then just laid down and fucking passed the fuck out. Scott, I put us in an Uber, paid for the Uber, greased the driver to walk him into the hotel. True story. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro, because I never would have fucking made it. Dude, like I like I said, dude, I blacked out 2 locations before that. Like double-digit Long Islands. Then started taking shots. I don't know how I didn't throw up, other than we were eating hella food. Like that was it. I don't know how I didn't throw up. Toyota one, I said, okay, Dad, since we're talking about teen smoking, my 15-year-old son got caught smoking weed at school, lives with his mom. What would you do? I'm going to talk to him. Any advice? See, I mean, the thing that sucks is that there's nothing wrong with weed. There is something wrong with smoking weed at school. Like if I would tell my story, like I never smoked at school. Like I never smoked on campus. You know, like we would always leave. Like we'd leave in my car or someone else's car and we'd leave and smoke weed. Like if you could do that without getting caught and somehow make it back, like that's way better than smoking, you know, on school grounds where you're going to get caught, you're going to get expelled, you're going to get in trouble, and that shit will fucking like follow you forever. You know, like it's hard for me to tell people not to smoke weed, but it's not hard for me to tell people do not smoke weed in places where it's going to get you in trouble. So like, I like that, like in a nutshell, that would be my advice. That's the tough part, like right there. Cause that, you know, it's just like if you work somewhere, you know, you can't be smoking at the work spot. Like, dude, I worked at Vaughn's and I would do the same thing. I'd get in my car, I'd fucking drive like a mile away, you know, I'd go smoke, you know, and then I'd come back. Nobody would say shit, you know, like nothing was on my possession, you know, or nothing like that. Like, and, you know, like for me, I got caught like selling weed, not caught selling weed, got caught with weed and admitted to selling because of how many bags that I had, like a fucking dumbass, you know. But either way, just even having like, you know, that at school was dumb, you know, like that shit like ruined a whole bunch of years like of my life to where I couldn't recover. And like only being able to get bullshit jobs, you know, because of it. Like you get a felony on your, I know like you're not going to get a felony on your record because of like smoking weed, but you know, if you're a minor getting caught with that shit, like, dude, it's just going to fucks up everything, like being on your record. And like they want to make the brown folk and the black folk, you know, they want to get the shackles on them. And that's one of the way they get the shackles on them. Because, man, like prisons, like that's like the slave labor of the fucking country. Like right now, guys working for fucking, you know, 30 cents a day or something. When I was working in, I mean, this is back, you know, a while ago, literally working in jail for like 40 cents a day or like some shit, you know, literally coming out to like a couple dollars, you know, per week. Like that's where they want us to be at. So yeah, that's what I'd be telling them and reminding them of all that shit. Crispy, all the wages are real though, so nothing's changed except the numbers. Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, yeah, minimum wage in the 90s like was like $2 and $3, right? I mean, shit, when I started working in 2002, minimum wage was $6.75 in California. So I know it wasn't as high as $6.75 everywhere around the country. Yeah, absolutely nothing. Like, dude, I mean, I like people have asked me like, what would you have done if you fucking like if you grew up in the 80s? I was like, man, if I grew up in the 80s, I'd probably be selling crack, man. Like for real. Depends on where you fucking lived, but I mean, that was such an easy money maker. If I grew up in the 90s, I'm sure I would have been selling weed. Because you know, like I consider myself growing up in the 90s and the early 2000s. And like shit, that's what I was doing in the early 2000s, man. And like I still had a bullshit like job like on the side, but it was like the job literally paid for like my gas and fucking bills, you know. And then like I had to hustle to actually like not be poor. Cause like, yeah, my parents weren't fucking giving me anything. I mean, room and board, I mean, that only lasted until I was 19. And really it was only the room. There really wasn't too much board about it. Corey said, why is True playing like trash today? Man, he's not. He had 150 yards at the half and had that. He threw like a 40 or 50 yard fucking pass. There was a bullshit fucking call on that it got called back. So like, no, like literally like that play was the difference between him having an okay game right now and a bullshit game. Debt and surplus aren't just different numbers for sure. For sure. Hella booze. And Mario says, shout out to Scotty. If you puke in that Uber, he's rated screwed. No, I didn't. Right, Scotty? Like, I didn't throw up. I made it. And I didn't know. I threw up when I woke up. I remember that. Like, that was like the first thing that I did. I was blowing mad fucking chunks in the morning when I woke up. But there wasn't puke anywhere. You know, like, I threw up in the toilet. Like, man, I mean, oh, get in there. Oh, Flowers, you bitch. Damn it, shoestring fucking shoestring fucking tackle and Flowers. He had that. Trying to say, I wish my folks had done me instead of making me something fiery. Yeah. Where I said puking one Uber, you probably won't be able to book another one for sure. Because people see that, they ain't fucking with you after that. Yeah. I was way too drunk to order an Uber. Text card just say 1,000 milligram THC tablet. Am I cooked? 100 milligram, not 1,000. Nah, you're not cooked. I mean, but you will feel very good. Like, dude, if you smoke a bowl or two, you'll be feeling really nice. Wide open. Bateman. Oh, flag. Let's see. Thank you guys. Hell yeah. Crispy said I went to class on acid sometimes. I love it. Like I remember I was telling touchdown. I was telling Vanessa about one time where like I'm a senior and dude, I was getting so stoned before, during, and after school like nobody's business. And yeah, we would smoke before school. We would smoke at third period every fucking every day, and then at lunch, and then after school. Like man, it's like clockwork. And I remember one of my teachers. He really only did it to like show off in front of my friends and see what I said. He was like, Alex, I'm gonna need you to stop coming to my class inebriated every morning. And I was like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And he just laughed and walked away. We had an understanding. I don't create drama. I just sit in the class, just listen. I don't create any drama. I just sit there high as fuck and listen to your stupid ass fucking history lecture. So yeah, you always left and puffed around the block in the car. I mean, that's the way to do it, man. You know, they don't see it happen. It didn't happen. Deny till you die, my friend. Make sure you got the clear eyes. Oh shit, Scotty boy said, you actually did throw up. He said the club bathroom man on the street. He said, no way we remembered that. You know what? Until you told me, I did not. You know why I know that? Because now I remember you told me that I did throw up and you leaned me forward so I didn't puke all over myself. Thank you, because I needed to wear those sweats the next day or I would have been freezing in shorts. So, dude, Scotty, you're the fucking man. You are the fucking man. And so my best friend went to class on acid. Take some serious dedication. I couldn't do it, right? Like I'd be tripping. And so just to affirm and tell you, keep it at home underage. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's the best way to not get in trouble and go to jail. That's for sure. Especially now, we're cracking down on kids like crazy. We smoked on the way to school and during off-campus lunch. See, yeah, fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. There's so many ways to consume cannabis these days. Getting busted for smoking is just negligence. Yeah, for sure. I mean, but you know what kid isn't a little negligent, you know? 49-yard catch for Zay. Good though. Good. Jamie, what up? Yes, back. Finally. And Jamie said, Alex, what's your email? Fantasy Hustler 420 at Gmail. Fantasy Hustler 420 at Gmail. Fuck 39 for Lamar already. We have plenty of time left. Fuck yeah. Is this one of those 6 TD Lamar games? I mean, it's looking bad right now. We need Miami to score. I think Lamar's going to get a little get back, right? I mean, dude, he's missed some time. He's got to let his stats catch up to him a little bit. Man, Lamar, 4 TDs. Not bad for a running back, huh? I totally forgot. Move that so you can see the updates. Yeah, man, I feel like I have so many life stories to tell. A lot weed smoking related. Because still one of the most fun times to me is smoking weed on stage at the Devin the Dude concert and me pretty much being in like his entourage for a day. That was super fucking cool. And missing the field goal. That also hurt. Come on, Tua, you son of a bitch. Yeah, and Baltimore is just feeling themselves on defense right now, too. Hey, first down. All right, let's see. What Jamie emailed me? Let's see what Jamie sent me. Uh-oh. Let's see it. What is this? Wait, hold on. We got to download this. All right, let's hear it.
Yeah. 420. Light it up, smoke it. Let that bud choke it. Drop a super chat. I'll hit a fat ass dab. Then we roast your lineup straight out of Vegas. 420 crew.
Dude, this is sick.
Elevated.
Yeah, roll that blunt, light that screen. It's the 420 crew, fantasy football supreme. The 420 hustler, every line full blown. Alex the hustler, turn the mic to a throne.
Yeah, every 4 ball. Straight out of Vegas, name is Alex the Dawn, fantasy hustler. Drafted till dawn, Patreon popping. The crew runs deep, savages grind. No time for sleep. Dynasty redraft, superflex, best ball, IDP tournaments. Yeah, we run them all. 420 network, living out the dreams. Smoke sessions live, YouTube streams. Wave a wide rip, start sit, no delay. Grind never stops, that's the hustler way. Ricky Williams rolled through, blunt in his hand, talking Heisman runs in that South Beach brand. It's the 420 hustler, motherfucker.
Dude, this is so sick, Jamie.
Linebacker point sacks, tackles for loss. We count every stat while we chief and we boss. It's the 420 hustler, motherfucker. The rest, IDP rankings, Zach Bond the best. Linebacker point sacks, tackles for loss. We count every stat while we chief and we boss. Sunday watch parties, game day lit in the crib. Big screens, big buds, big bets on the rim. Vegas live drafts, MGM suite with the crew. Smoking on that Zaza, drafting with the crew. Hustlerpod.com, merch links, the whole scene. Fantasy
so
savage
sick.
badge if you join the machine. IDP best ball.
What up, Hollywood?
Draft deep rounds, pray your defense don't go wrong. Rook on Smith Parsons, Warner in the mix. We stacking those tackles like bricks on bricks. Dynasty startups, rookie drafts in June. Fantasy fights under a full Vegas moon.
It's got Apple Pod, Spotify, Red Circle 2, 1,000 episodes. We're coming for you at FF Hustler 420, tweeting fire takes.
Drop that bum ass running back. Go get Jake
Ferguson, that is free tier. Patreon still get the smoke. Pay tier, get leagues where the real ones choke. Opponents with knowledge, not just luck and prayer. We study them tapes while we float in the air. 420 hustler, hustler.
Dude, Jamie, this is so fucking
crushers. 420 hustler, we the motherfucking crushers. So when the season hits and your league talking smack, tell them tune in live on YouTube. Don't look back from the waiver wire to the championship throne. 420 fantasy hustler, take your ass home.
roll it tight, pass it all night long. Mic drop, take a hit from the bone.
Dude.
420 hustler, IDP,
This is fucking sick.
we the motherfucking crushers. 420 hustler, IDP, we the motherfucking crushers.
Dude, Jamie, this is gonna be on the fucking intro, bro. Dude, that's gonna be on the fucking intro. How long is that song? How long is that? 2:58. Nice. That's a good portion of the intro right there. Dude, fuck yeah, man. Jamie, that shit is so sick. I just want to play it one more time.
Yeah, 420. Light it up, smoke it. Let that bud choke it. Drop a super chat. I'll hit a fat ass dab. Then we roast your lineup straight out of Vegas. 420 crew. Let's get elevated.
Yeah, roll that blunt, light that screen. It's the 420 crew, fantasy football supreme. The 420 hustler, every line full blown. Alex the hustler, turn the mic to a throne.
Yeah, every 4 ball. Straight out of Vegas, name is Alex the Dawn, fantasy hustler. Drafted till dawn, Patreon popping. The crew runs deep, savages grind. No time for sleep. Dynasty redraft, superflex, best ball, IDP tournaments. Yeah, we run them all. 420 network, living out the dreams. Smoke sessions live, YouTube stream. dreams. Wave a wide rip, start sit, no delay. Grind never stops, that's the hustler way. Ricky Williams rolled through, blunt in his hand, talking Heisman runs in that South Beach brand. It's the 420 hustler, motherfuck the rest. IDP rankings, Zach Vaughn the best. Linebacker point sacks, tackles for loss. We count every stat while we chief and we boss. It's the 420 hustler, motherfuck the rest. IDP rankings, Zach Vaughn the best. Linebacker point sacks, tackles for loss. We count every stat while we chief and we boss. Sunday watch parties, game day lit in the crib. Big screens, big buds, big bets on the rib. Vegas live drafts, MGM suite with the crew. Smoking on that Zaza, drafting with the crew. Hustlerpod.com, merch links, the whole scene. Fantasy Savage badge if you join the machine. IDP, best ball, Tony entries running strong. Draft deep rounds, pray your defense don't go wrong. Roquan Smith, Parsons, Warner in the mix. We stacking those tackles like bricks on bricks. Dynasty startups, rookie drafts in June. Fantasy fights under a full Vegas moon.
It's got Apple Pod, Spotify, Red Circle 2, 1,000 episodes. We're coming for you at FF Hustler 420, tweeting fire takes.
Drop that bum ass running back. Go get Jake
Ferguson, that is free tier. Patreon still get the smoke. Paid tier, get leagues where the real ones choke. Opponents with knowledge, not just luck and prayer.
Oh, there he goes.
While we float in the air.
Oh my. You almost had it.
So when the season hits and your league talking smack, tell them tune in live on YouTube. Don't look back from the waiver wire to the championship.
You're the man. I appreciate you, bro.
Take your ass home.
roll it tight, pass it all night long. Mic drop, take a hit from the bone. 420, hustler, IDP, we the motherfucking crushers. 420, hustler, IDP, we the motherfucking crushers.
Dude, that shit's so sick. You're the man, Jamie. Scotty Boy said, Jamie, that track got the late 90s West Coast vibe. I like it. Damn, Lamar 184 and 4 touchdowns. 17 for 21. So fucking efficient. Only has 4 missed passes on the game. They said he has a perfect QBR right now. Oh yeah, Jamie's yes. I tried to get that 90s rap vibe. Hell yeah. I'd say mission accomplished, bro. You're the man. Damn, 14 of his passes have been to wide open targets, and someone still dropped it. Someone still dropped one. Right, let's keep feeding the finisher, right? We only got 26 seconds left. Who's got the 8-6? 8-6 is Uncle Rico, and 6-8 is me. Let's see if it stays that way. Jamie, that's so fucking sick, man. Appreciate you again, bro. It's fucking awesome. We're gonna figure out a way to mix that in a lot, and definitely gonna get that like on the intro. Amazon Music Live. Anybody who actually listens to Amazon Music? You're the man. Jamie said, no problem, dude. Appreciate you a ton for me coming on the show and shit. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. And I'm back. So I'm sure it was a shitty week for me. That's for sure. Oh, there goes Washington. Broke the tackle. what we need. More of that. That's going to take it to the end of the third. So that's an Uncle Rico. That's Uncle Rico with the 28-6 and myself with third reverse. All right. We got one more quarter to go. Oh yeah, Crispy says badass, Jake. Hell yeah, bro. Oh man, they're showing the new. These are all the different horror movies. Man, see, I didn't even get to do a bunch because I've been fucking sick and the family coming in. Didn't even get to fucking really do a bunch of watch along horror movies with Vanessa. We were gonna do House of a Thousand Corpses and Scream 6, but fuck, man, we're not even going to be able to record it until November. Like, I don't even know if we want. It's going to take me time to edit it. Like, it'll be up on Patreon pretty quickly after. I just have to make very, very small edits to get it on Patreon. All right. Time to smoke. Jamie, you're the fucking man, dude. That's fucking sick. Dude, I know you weren't on the show earlier when I was talking about a lot of shitty things that happened today that I had to deal with as a fantasy commissioner. And dude, that fucking that's definitely the best part of my day. You're the fucking man, dude. That's fucking awesome. Still blown away by it. All right, here we go. Another bowl. And Jamie, when you come here in person, I'm definitely getting you really high. Just so you know. Because Jamie's always like, I can't get really high. I'll get too stupid. I'm getting you really high. Because really just a couple bowls. Jamie's all get fucked up. Yep. Yeah, that's the point. And that's the mission. So if we can accomplish that mission, I mean, that's what we set out to do. That's for sure. The play for pride sign. Come on, Tua. Throw it to A-Chain somehow for a touchdown, or Waddle for a touchdown, or something. First down, at least. What a pass. What a pass to A-Chain. Shit. Woo. Yeah, but for anybody who didn't see mine and Vanessa's watch along with Ace Ventura on YouTube. It's worth the watch. It's only about 40 minutes, and you'll be able to take in pretty much the full movie. I watched it all the way through because I like watching podcasts like that. That's kind of why I wanted to do it, because this is something I like to do. Took a while to edit, that's for sure. But check out the video. Trying to get more people to watch it, and if you like Ace Ventura, you'll like the movie. Johnny said anybody else's YouTube bug out for about 5 minutes. What happened? What happened? Hey, what up, stranger? Shout out to the Houday Nation. What up, bro? Yeah, I think YouTube just in general is freaking out a little bit, because look how it switched it back to the usernames with the A. Let's see if Tua could do anything. If not, if nothing, might just shut it down for the end of the fourth quarter. Especially if the Ravens are going to end up sitting their guys. Tua turn the ball over. Well, what the hell? Said you froze and then just wouldn't reload until I closed Firefox and reopened it. What? Just so would you start Herbert or Daniels this week? I'm probably leaning on Herbert right now. We'll catch you later, Toyota One. Won't be live tomorrow because of Halloween, but I'll be back on Saturday. And then just back to the normal type of schedule that I've been having. And check out Patreon, guys. Like I've been uploading some really dope stuff on Patreon. So make sure you check out the strength of schedules. Make sure you check out all the best and worst matchups of the week. Yeah, and Joe said, I like that Herbert's healthier than Jaden Daniels, for sure. That definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Oh, what? Damn it. So that one didn't count. See, things like the target share that they're showing right now, like I have that broken down way farther than just 3 players. All right, Dulcich. Come on. Get the first down. Get the first down. Come on. Johnny says, let's get rid of digital replay and go with the footballers catch kid idea. Ooh. Man, Roquan, he had it. What up, Zach? Start Daniel Jones or Sam Darnold? Man, that's tough because both have decent matchups this week. I think they went for it. Oh, Cedric. Hey, Mr. Wilson. Do I have it on here? And I got it on here.
Hey, Mr. Wilson!
There you go. I knew he had it on there somewhere. I had to find it on the soundboard. I think that I would go with Sam Darnold. Hey, kid, did he catch it? Yeah. Okay, it's catch. Adam, need some advice for a flex this week. Should I go with Hunt or Wandale or Boutte? I feel I mean, kind of toughish matchups for both guys. I feel like I'm gonna go Kareem. Feel like I'm going Hunt on this one. What was the flag on? What? Intentional grounding. It's, no. Oh, and short of the line of scrimmage, yeah. Yeah, because you know they're going to try to run the ball against Josh Allen, keep him off the field, and no Pacheco. So his workload has to go up. Seawolves, what up? Daniel Jones or Caleb this week? Man. That's tough, man. It really is. Because I feel like I want, unless there's some insane kind of weather, I feel like I want to go Caleb versus the Bengals. The Bengals have just been bad. Crispy is still top 6 dynasty leagues up for playoffs. Yeah, for the dynasty leagues, top 6 are in the playoffs. Yeah. Hey, Waddle catch, baby. Waddle catch. Oh, no. Oh, but a flag. Uh-oh. Come on, let's get a touchdown. Let's get a garbage time touchdown, you motherfuckers. Come on, like a Tua toss to A-Chain, a Tua toss to Waddle. Come on. Man, they were all on him. I mean, Wiggins still made a good play. I mean, he just had to like jump on the dude's back to do it. Oh, trick play to Washington. What? Dude, Buchanan's a fucking beast. Let's see. Damn, yeah, that shit came out. Damn. Dude, Connor's a bum. No, wait, that's his second fumble? What the hell? And they still keep giving the ball to him like that instead of A-Chain, huh? Dude, these guys. Oh man, Jurassic World Rebirth. I might have to watch that now that it's on streaming. Zach says Kamara startable at this point. I think I'd start Bam Knight over him. I'd probably start Bam Knight over him too, man. Like, I feel like Kamara's not startable in a lot of situations. It's just if we can knocked it out, but playing him every week. I mean, he's good, man. He's good. He's a fucking dope rookie. He really is. And like, dude, it's so awesome because like, where do we get him in a lot of leagues? Like 5th round, 6th round. I feel like that. I don't know if I got him in the 7th round anywhere, but what the fuck? These guys are sick. It's Walgreens with their shitty flu shot commercial. What the hell? Just have an RB. I have to decide Rico or Hubbard. I hate this. Yeah, no. I'm probably still going Rico, but man, I mean, that sucks that we even have to make that decision. It really does, man. Like, why aren't they giving Rico a lion's share of the work? Why they got to try to like mix it up? Damn, Miami has a -7 turnover, the -7 turnover differential, and that's second worst in the league. Come on, let's see a big King Henry run here on a shattered team. Let's go. Oh, stay on your feet. Stay on your feet. That was a quick gash, though. That was a really quick gash. Come on. Give it to Henry a couple more times. This is where he cooks, baby. Oh, shit. Henry's up to 95 now. It's a little shoestring tackle. Just let him run it by you, and then you get off the field. Fuck, Crispy said picked him up on waivers and some. Fuck. If those are leagues that I'm in, I feel embarrassed. Come on. Come on. Dan said Tua is such a bum and McDaniels need to be fired. Yeah, man. Yeah. He definitely needs to be fired. Like, I'm sure he's that good at calling plays, but he's definitely not good at being a head coach. And I think that's why. Like, I think some of these guys should just stay in their lane. Not everybody could be a good head coach. It's way easier to be a good offensive coordinator because you only have to focus on one thing. Head coach, you got to focus on a lot of things. Zach's on the whole team is stacked in this league. I just need a better RB2. Bijan's my number one. I've been trying to trade Kamara. You ain't gonna trade Kamara. You got to figure out another trade. Like, you have to trade someone decent to get a running back. especially if you're looking at a good one or looking for a good one. Got Bowers and Lamar back this week. Hell yeah. I specifically have that combo in one league, a league where you're in, that 10-man league, the 4-life league. I got Lamar Bowers in there. Dang, I have Andrews too, but I don't think I started him. Pretty sure he's on the bench. Let's give it to A-Chain, right? Giving it to fucking Washington, trying to catch the defense off guard, and it's so tricky, he catches himself off guard because he got 2 fumbles for the night. Washington, that is. Wild prediction: Miami fires Daniels, hires Coach Prime, trades for Shador, and goes 5-12 for 3 more years until they overhaul again. That's hilarious. So that'd be the reason to start Shador, to ensure a top draft pick. Should I trade T. Higgins for an RB? I mean, it depends on how many guys you got available. Like at wide receiver, I would hope that T. Higgins isn't your like number 1 or number 2, like best wide receiver to do that. Nice. League 5 in the 420 crew for me. Nice. Other receivers are Puka, Rashee Rice, George Pickens. So I'd say Pickens is your 3rd best wide receiver behind Puka and Rashee Rice. But I'd be good trading T. Higgins, him being your 3rd, if you get an RB2, like someone behind Bijan. Yeah. I'd be good for that. But I'd want it to be like a 1-for-1, like straight across the board, type of trade. Where you're getting the top end running back, they get a top end wide receiver. All right, come on. Let's see what they can do, because I don't want to sit through too many more commercials. Come on. Come on. Dude, you guys, you know that it's Halloween tomorrow. Have you guys noticed? Like, have you noticed anything going on? Because, like, I've been hearing some weird things going on. Not that. That's pretty weird. But that's not what I meant. It's this part that's getting a little weird for me. I've just been hearing these weird, eerie things in the background. It's this one that I meant. This is the one that I meant. Crispy said, I'm playing you fucker. Now I gotta go look at the matchup. Dude, my team sucks in that league. So bad. Dude, what the fuck, man? I took Terry out. What the hell, man? What? Why does it say I got all these people on IR? What the fuck? I guess I skipped this one. Yeah, Hocus Pocus is on TV 24/7. I mean, they want to put a spell on you, bro. Noticing a lot of weird stuff, like a bunch of dudes pretending to be chicks. Oh wait, that's just the world we live in. Oh, Tua intercepted. You fuck. Starks. Just playing these songs, ambient sounds in the background.
Join us where fear. All over. He did it.
What's the boogeyman?
Did the Dolphins just pick up Tony or something?
Man, fuck Tony!
Terrible when you meet a girl these days and somewhere in the conversation. You meet a girl and don't even know if she's a girl. Guess we can't find any good ambiance, so we're just gonna go main theme. Hey, Henry over 100, baby. Come on. Let's give it to him again.
For nearly 50.
Dang ads.
Millennium. Good word, my man.
Are you telling me that's not a killer?
All right. Let's keep the Halloween themes up. Let me see. Chucky gets a close. All right, we'll shut it off before we get shut off. Oh, well, there it goes. I said nobody would ever want the 8-6 square. Never. Not never. And it hits 2 quarters in a row. All right. Gonna get out of here. I'm gonna do the credits. And we'll see you guys on Saturday. Shout out to Justin Pickle in a Jar and Chris Patriot Sports, executive producers of the show. Shout out to the producers. These are the big dogs. The co-producers. Yes, appreciate you. The associate producers. Yes, thank you. And then we got the epic supporters and the awesome supporters. We appreciate you guys. And we will see you on Saturday. Shout out stranger on the way out. Peace out, everybody.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.